Welcome to this month's newsletter. Today is December 30th. We're looking at the SPX. Pretty good move here, but if you look at the overall monthly chart, and this is a monthly chart of the SPX, overall monthly chart, it's not a big dent here. So even though there's so much negative news in the negative articles in the news, then if you look at it, it was a down 20% move very fast, but overall, if you look at the trend, it's still bullish as long as it's holding this longer term trend line here. The green line here is the 50-month moving average. It did bounce off that. If they can close it up over the keygen, monthly keygen, then you would still be bullish at that point. So even though I do expect some consolidation, it probably is not going to be a straight move up from this point as we drag into this congestion area for the Chicago. So I would want to see what happens here in the next, especially tomorrow, if they can, if the bulls can rally this back up to the over the keygen. Again, we're not close that below, and especially given the fact that the Dow. Oops. Okay, one more time. Okay. The Dow did bounce off the keygen, monthly keygen, so that gives me that shows that it's not a completely bearish scenario at this point. Even the Nasdaq, same scenario. Nasdaq sitting on the monthly keygen here, so we'll have to see what happens here. If they can hold the keygen, we could have a sideways market probably for the entire year here. Until we break out, maybe in the next couple of years, we could have a sideways market, but that's a longer term prediction. At this point though, for trading, looking at the daily charts, we were stretched out quite a bit from the daily keygen, and that move back up, the voracious move back up here was just reaction to that. I would expect at least a test of the keygen or keygen, and then we'll have to see what happens. That could start the next leg down or some consolidation. Notice that we still have another couple of weeks before the keygen starts moving down on its own. So I think the scenario is similar in the SPX. So far stretched away from the daily keygen, just to move back, snap back. The keygen is a magnet for the stock prices. Again, we still have a couple of weeks probably for the keygen to move down on the own here as well. So watch for a move up here, and then we'll have to see if the bears can come back here and would provide a good shorting opportunity. As far as oil, looking at the daily, nothing there, still holding below the daily keygen and the Tenkan. We can look at the weekly chart on the oil. We have broken the 200 week moving average as well. Down here is a support area. We are heading towards that. Nothing in here tells me that, except for this doji last week. But again, the doji has to be confirmed. We had dojis back here as well, so I did not confirm. This could go the same way. So until the doji is confirmed on the bullish side, we don't know. That's the only way we can say the bulls are back, but at this point, the bears are in control. GC for gold did rally quite a bit, but if you notice the longer term chart, this weekly chart, we are still in this congestion zone here. I would not be a buyer here at this point until gold breaks way above this 1350 area. Looking at stocks like Google sitting on support area. There's a weekly chart, but we are below the Kumo on the weekly, which hasn't happened in a long time here, since 2016 at least. But now we are below the Kumo. If they break this support area, the next target would likely be the 200 week moving average around 870. Amazon is supporting on the Kumo here, so this is a little bit more bullish than Google was. If they do break it here, we could be again looking at 970 target for Amazon if they break the Kumo to the downside. I would not want to buy Amazon here until it breaks above the cloud. And somebody asked about Nvidia. Nvidia is pretty close to testing the 200 week moving average. Again, let's look at how far it stretched from the keygen. Wouldn't be surprised to see a snapback rally here. Look at the monthly chart as well. It has broken the keygen and the tenken. Probably coming down to test the 100 or rather the 50-month moving average around 110 would be. I would be a buyer at about 110 on the, and somewhere around 118 here on the weekly. So you can start accumulating position down into the 118 area. Some prior support from back here as well on Nvidia. But again, it is in a bearish trend, so you got to keep that in mind. That would be only a short-term play. That will be it.